What's going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kaway, joined by Chara Kirk.
What's up?
We're looking at the Marvel's Spider-Man 2 launch trailer for PS5. Thanks so much for joining. Very excited to jump into this one.
And if you guys want to watch my reactions, well, me and Haley, we did reactions to the first Spider-Man game along with Spider-Man Miles Morales, which we both really enjoyed. Those games make us cry, or at least they made me cry, and I'm fully expecting to watch this or play this. You guys let me know whether you want to watch me play this, bearing in mind I'm a super noob. I think I can manage. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be something that's gonna make me cry in the game. Probably not in the trailer.
If you want to watch Achara play, subscribe to CineNPCs at CineNPCs, the YouTube channel. That's where we're doing our video game live streams. Let's jump into this. Here we go.
I'm excited for Venom.
We have to talk. This is something else. I need your help.
Are you sure this isn't something you can handle yourself?
Oh!
Whoa.
Sure.
Miles is looking good.
Miles, this is crazy. We call it a symbiote, and it chose you.
Get it off of him! Ready for your annual physical?
Shit.
I'm the hero here, not you.
Uh-oh.
What the hell's going on with Pete?
You're not yourself.
You want to join us?
He's here.
Lock down the whole building!
I know I can snap him out of this.
Oh
We can
no.
fight this together.
All right, well, as someone who's gone through the game,
Well.
the first one,
I went through the cutscenes, but it felt like I played the game, okay? I got the story, but this is exciting. Like, I love how they're showing us that Peter Parker is figuratively gone to the dark side, because even his plain clothes, he's wearing a black t-shirt, which I don't think I've ever seen him wear in any of the games.
in the Spider-Man 3 movie, he did.
It's a very clear wardrobe choice to be like, Peter Parker's gone to the dark side. It's very exciting. I like Venom, obviously. The movies were fun. They were goofy, silly, fun. I really enjoy the idea of the symbiote, and so yeah, I think it's gonna be really awesome. The one thing that I'm kind of just slightly apprehensive about is Mary Jane, because in the first game, I was getting really annoyed with MJ, and every time she'd be going on her own little adventure and trying to be a badass, and it's no, Mary Jane, stay in your goddamn lane. Stop trying to be a superhero and stop trying to give Peter a heart attack. However, I think that in this case, because it's a situation where it's Peter is having a hard time, he's not himself, and she truly believes that she can help him snap out of it, I think I'm more inclined to kind of find it believable that she would be doing these things, because she was getting really annoying in the first game. I don't know if anyone else relates or agrees with me on that. I can already tell from the music and everything that they're using in this trailer, it's gonna be emotional, as I had said before we even started watching this. But it's we've watched these characters in 2 games now, and we've got Miles Morales involved as well, and him and Peter have a very special relationship too. So I think it'll be fun just to kind of see Peter Parker go down this dark route, and then having the people closest to him trying to help him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't played the first Spider-Man game, but for all of a few hours, I haven't gotten that far at all in the game. I enjoyed what I played of it, and I keep meaning to go back and then something.
Grown-up things.
But yeah, sure. But the only thing I can really speak to is how I relate to it as far as my experiences from the cartoon and the movies, etc. At a cursory glance, it just feels like they're doing a great job of bringing Spider-Man to life. And I've heard nothing but praises as far as the story and the voice acting goes. I saw complaints in some of our YouTube videos because you guys decided to go with the PS5 version of or something, and they liked the older edition of Peter Parker's face rather than the newer edition.
I will say there was one shot of him where I was like, ooh, that was a little bit interesting. I'm here for the story. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And obviously, the good-looking visuals are super important, but ultimately, it's like if the story is engrossing, I'm more concerned about that than like
Sure.
a few little iffy graphics issues, you know?
Yeah, no, totally. And I feel like, you know, with this stuff, I can understand why you would get emotional with the cutscenes and whatnot, because they're so well done, even
Yeah.
off of the commercials. But I think that, you know, when you're playing a game for hours on end, you're so immersed in the journey that it's going to impact you like 3 times as hard, potentially, as a movie can.
Right,
you know?
because you're like actually playing as
Yeah.
the character.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
It feels like it's happening to
Yeah,
you.
and I, you know, in that regard, it feels like they're doing such a great job with bringing this story to life and really putting you in the driver's seat of Peter Parker, unlike any other journey before, iteration of Spider-Man in a video game before. You know what I mean?
And I mean the costumes and everything look so cool,
Yeah.
you know, and who knows who we're gonna get to play as completely. I mean, I would imagine that since this is Spider-Man 2 and the focus is on Peter, that for the most part you will be playing as Peter, but I hope that, you know, there might be some moments where we could get to play as Miles as well. I really like his story.
They keep advertising the two of them together, and it wouldn't surprise me if you got a pseudo Grand Theft Auto 5 kind of thing where you could jump between the two characters, you know, because you had a Trinity situation, I just mean in terms of 3, when you played Grand Theft Auto 5, where you could literally just jump between whichever, I mean, anyone watching this knows Grand Theft Auto 5 intimately, right? And so there might be an aspect either deliberately engineered by the story or where you just get to pick at will, you know.
Yeah, I doubt it's a situation where you get to pick at will unless they've decided to change the games completely, because at least while watching the cutscenes, it seemed like it was one of those situations where it's like, okay, at this part of the game, you're playing as Peter. Now you're playing as MJ. Now you're back
As
to
MJ?
Peter.
You played as MJ?
Yeah.
How was that?
I mean, I didn't play as her, but she goes on these little like stealthy missions and stuff. And
Well, I guess people liked it.
no, I don't think they did.
Oh, really?
No, there was like a whole thing in the game where she was, because like she and Peter had broken up, they were kind of working together. She's all like, no, I want to do it myself. And at a certain point, it was like, shut up, Mary Jane. You're just making him stressed out and you can't do it by yourself. So like, just go back, sit behind the laptop and do your work. Does that sound awful? That sounds like so unfeminist. But it's like, no,
You're just dealing with a character
just
at that
understand that this is not your strong suit and
If
you're
you said-
stressing him out.
If you said go back to the kitchen, then that would be...
Get back into the, no.
Speaking of which, get back in the kitchen.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's wrong. I mean, if you reverse the genders, it's the same thing. It's like if you're standing in the way of your main character getting the job done,
Right.
you're just a conundrum as opposed to like helping
Exactly,
to facilitate
like-
the journey.
Work to your strengths. That's what I always say. Like in life and in video games,
Yeah.
work to your strengths.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging with us. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.